Split 2 at the Virginia International Raceway Week 6 Clio Cup SoF Season 3 of 2025. Welcome to the second of 3 races this week, and if you have seen Split 1, you should be familiar with what should be appearing right now on the screen. The brand new Clio Cup SoF, still work in progress I might add, so maybe one or two things don't work just as they are planned, but still being worked on. Brand new, this website. It will run in the background, and yeah, many interesting things. Race results, stats, databases, a history of the SoF, so to speak. Very interesting stuff, and a treasure trove of information about the Clio SoF. And Split 2, of course, also is prominently featured there. And yeah, 19 cars, Split 2, 57 in total. So here we see Mr. Split 2 Neil Todd, number 1, so barely got in top split. Barely. But now that we have all of that checked, so to speak, the new website, the little introduction, let's take a look at the starting grid to see how qualifying went, and then we will be there for the start of the Split 2 race. And we are almost ready. Over 2000 strength of field, Split 2 red lights, and we are racing, ladies and gentlemen. We are racing. Welcome to Split 2 in Virginia. Mawson Cardozo already gaining a position against Jan Jančić, who had not the best start from what I have seen from the overhead cam into turn 1. Oh, that's a massive lockup. Nathan Mead. And who is the other driver? I'm unfamiliar with that livery. This is Jürgen Nagel, a fellow Austrian of mine, so to speak. So I'm not the only Austrian here. Into turn 4 for the first time, Mark Kelly. Oh! I was just looking what happened there, forgetting to comment. Oh! Ay. Don't forget to bring a towel. What happened here in the turns 4, 5 early on? Ay. It started with Jason Humphrey going sideways, and after that, I don't know. Then things happened. Neil Todd, Jan Jančić. Neil Todd, he is in P4. Jason Humphreys not the race leader, he just ported back to the pits. Jürgen Nagel and Guillaume Peton. I'm a bit more easy to speak out Austrian names. I wonder why. Clayton McBullough, P6, not P7. Have to remind myself that our race leader is Bruno Canero, and everyone is a bit in the wrong position for a little bit. Jürgen Nagel and Guillaume Peton side by side on the long Ooh, look at that right tire by Jürgen Nagel. Have you seen how angled it was? Doesn't look too nicely. Probably is not nice to drive as well. Harry Helworth, this was a little bit ambitious. Gareth Winslade feeling the best of it. Feisty begin here in Split 2. McBulla and Jančić side by side down to turn 1. This is for P5. We are focusing on... Who are we focusing? Markelli touching as well. Hello there. A lot is happening here in Split 2. As well as a fight for the lead. Ben Wright taking the lead from Bruno Canero, Miles Cardozo. 2 Team Nacional liveries in the top 3. The Buff Orpington's also part of this race. Jason Humphrey, Nathan Mead for example. Gareth Winslade driving the LOA League livery, looking nice. Great league, by the way. And yeah, we are now in the race. Lot has happened already. Neil Todd, Clayton McBulla, the cars number 1 and 2 in P4 and 5. Jan Jančić, we have seen him now for the 3rd time, I believe, in the SoF. McBulla, he is chasing, and look at this pack. The top 6, then a little gap to Lucas Maheta. He is a bit on his own. Half a second behind him is Aurélien Levevre. I'm sorry. Excusez-moi. Toby Keel, another Orpington. This is one aggressive driving there from Alp Aksoy. Have you seen that? Left, right, left. Extremely aggressive. Nathan Mead, one of the Orpingtons, going wide there. Losing 2 positions. Now please a safe rejoin and I am happy with it. I think so. Yeah. Nothing happened apart from him losing a few positions. Jančić chasing McBulla. He is in P6. He wants to get P5. He lost a bit of ground at the start. Don't know if it was a reaction time problem or something else, but fact is he lost a bit of ground at the start. Harry Halworth and Alp Aksoy. This is for P12. Aksoy at the inside. Meanwhile, 2 Orpingtons fighting there. Did he have a slowdown? This is Jason Humphrey. He's lapped. That was Jason Humphrey. He is lapped. He just lets them pass. Applause from Mr. Broadcaster here. Neil Todd chasing Malson Cardozo. 2,507, the highest iRating in this race, chasing number 3. Like I said, almost dropped into the top split. If one... Oh, Cardozo going wide, losing... That's a 1x. McBulla to the inside against Neil Todd. Attacking aggressively. And they touch and McBulla gets spun around. And now this is... Oh, not... Really? Really? I mean, he was basically standing there, so there is no need to drive into him. That's an odd one. Never seen that one before, I believe. Either way, Jan Jančić says thank you then Neil Todd lost time as a result of that collision with Clayton McBulla, and he is now in P4. The Team Nacional guys, 2 and 3, Canero and Cardozo. And McBulla, look at that rear. There was a rear once at that car, I believe, but now it's gone. Doesn't look too nicely. Aurélien Levevre, probably butchered that name. I'm sorry. Chasing Lucas Maheta. I love that Polish livery, especially with the SoF branding. It suits it. It looks good. It looks really, really good. We have a few very nice looking liveries in the Clio SoF, I have to say. Not just the league liveries itself, but some good looking cars, which is also good for the eye. Neil Todd. He is a bit in defense now against Ben Shellcraft. Aurélien chasing Maheta. for P7. Then there's a bit of gap to Russell Cadwell. He is in P9, 1.5 seconds better. If you take a look at the minimap, the field is pretty spread out. Apart from 1 to 3, 4 to 8, and then it's pretty spread out. Aurelien attacks in the back. We don't know. We are focused on Chalcroft. I see Aurelien and I see Lucas. Okay, he gets it done. Maheta losing a position, but maybe it's better than being involved in a crash. Now the long back straight. I just noticed that these two Nacional liveries, they are the same team livery, but they're slightly different. Just noticed this for the very first time, that they are not exactly the same. Took me way too long. I'm broadcasting SoF races for months now. I should have noticed that sooner. Anyway, they might be teammates, but I don't think they are giving each other presents. They are 0.3 and who knows? Bringing drama to the team. Who knows? Neil Todd, P5. He is right behind Jan Jančík and right in front of Ben Chalcroft. Then a little bit of a gap, 1 second to... Oh, lock up by Jančík. Not enough for Neil Todd to get his nose in though. But 1 or 2 of these mistakes and he might lose P4. Maheta, now the chaser against Aurelien Levrev. Probably butchering the name, like I said. Let's take a look. What else do we have? We have a battle for P14 with Winslade and Jürgen Nagel. That's pretty close, which we don't see. 0.4 seconds. Then of course the lead, but Ben Wright is slowly getting away. 1 second was just at 1.2 seconds a moment ago. Into the hairpin. Chalcroft using a different line. Bit more aggressive on the gas to the outside. Neil Todd on the left. Chalcroft and his inverted Damon Hill helmet, which I have to mention each and every race I see him, on the right. This is for P6, which is a good thing for Jančík because this means they are holding each other up, and Neil Todd slides in behind Chalcroft. Probably the smart thing to do. If you have the choice between give up a position and get into a high risk chance, probably smart to say, for the moment you get my position, Ben, but be aware, I want to get it back sooner rather than later. For turn 1 he's too far away, but maybe he can put him into a mistake territory. Showing the nose a little bit, causing a lockup, causing an offline driving. Who knows? Who knows? We have a car in the pits, Harry Helworth. He was the car that collided with a more or less standing Clayton McBullough. Like I said, weird. Weird incident. Indeed. Todd. It seems to me he's a bit cautious, conservative in this race from the fighting aspect. It seems to me that he's like, okay, better give it up, not fight till the end. Might be smart. Like this cornering here a little bit better. Chalcroft got a bit wide. And we are now long in this camera. Have you noticed? I sure have. I think we have never been so long in one camera shot. But fine with me. Totally fine with me. Todd braking. And decides to not touch Chilcraft. Sacrificing his own line a little bit, and now he's under attack from Aurélien Levref. Aurélien, if you're watching this, you're probably fuming how I speak your name. I'm so sorry. Oh! Russell Cadwell going wide there. That's a tricky final turn. It invites you to get on the gas early, but it's actually pretty easy to get to the outside. Maheta to the inside. Over brakes a little bit, losing at least one position. Let's take a look at the timetable if Toby Keel can take advantage. I don't think so. 1.5 minutes and the two Nacional guys still close together. Ben Wright 1.5 seconds in the lead. We are now at the stage of the race where it's his race to lose. Neil Todd right up Ben Chilcraft's you know what. May I have to say, if Bruno Canero finishes in P2, being the lowest rated driver in the lobby would be a nice iRating gain. Probably triple digits. Todd, he waits. Yeah, he's conservative in this race, I believe. It's at least the feeling I get from looking. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels cautious and conservative. Not that this is a bad thing. Just an observation. It's long back straight. 0.3 seconds in front is Canero. Chased by Malson, Cardozo and Jančík. We see the leader in the front there. 1.6 seconds. Clock is running out here in Virginia at the International Raceway. Cardozo, Canero, and it is settled. Ben Wright wins the race. Bruno Canero in P2, Malson Cardozo P3, Jančík 4, Chilcraft, Todd, Aurélien, Lucas Maheta, being chased by Toby Keel and Russell Cadwell, finishing up the top 10. We are waiting for a few more cars like Mark Kelly, P12 for him, Jason Humphrey, he was lapped, Nathan Mead, one of the Orpington drivers, Gareth Winslade, he also was involved in stuff sadly, Jürgen Nagel as well. And now we are waiting for car P16, which is Guillaume Peton, which the camera don't show because the camera wants to show a cameraman. Fine with me, I guess. But we wait for him to finish his race out of respect for our drivers. He's almost there. Here he is, also looking. He and Aurélien have the same livery. Have you noticed that? This is more and more getting a team championship, I believe. Interesting. But these are the results from Wright to McBulla. So yeah, lots to take in. A lot to take in. Whew. But congratulations to 1, 2, and 3 especially. Nicely done. Well deserved. And now we return to the championship standings. We are back at the standings at challenge.duncanwatts.com, and as usual for split 3 and 2 and 4 and maybe one day split 5, who knows, we focus on the drivers that we just saw participating, which of course means we have to take a look a bit deeper, especially since some of the split 2 drivers like Mitchell, Duncan, myself are now oftentimes it's top split. So we take a look, where are our split 2 heroes, and I see one, Ben Chalcraft at P14, 59 points, Neil Todd in 17 with 2 back-to-back P17s, Mausen Cardozo in 19, Clayton McBolla, apart from that one P7, a rotten season for him. Yeah, I have no other words than rotten season, sadly. Mark Kelly, 24, our race winner. Ben Wright in P25. Bruno Canero, good result for him in P26. So quite a few split 2 drivers. I will scroll and scroll and scroll for you to take a look at how the top 50 are looking. In P50, another split 2 driver with Lucas Maheta. P20, his season peak. And now we also take a look at the split 2 standings on ClioSoF.com, link in the description. And Neil Todd leading the charge, Mr. Split 2. He has 6 races, all 6 races this season in Split 2. I think he's the only driver to have achieved that, which means he is awfully close to getting drop rounds. But we will see. Chalcraft now in P2, also 5 races, then the mentioned John Duncan, Isaac Mitchell and myself from 3 to 5. Mark Kelly, Cardozo, Eduardo Gonzaga, Ben Wright, our race winner, and Clayton McBolla finishing out the top 10. So yeah, let's take a look. How many drivers do we have in Split 2? More than Split 1, that is to be expected. Have we reached 60? Yes, we have. 62 drivers have raced at least one Split 2 race. Nice, 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 nice. And I'm looking forward to see how this will develop. Will some from Split 1 drop back down to Split 2 to get around on the Split 2 title? Can Neil Todd continue to be Mr. Split 2? Will another one like Ben Chalcraft, who gets closer there, also have a run on the Split 2 title? We will see. Half the season is over, which means we still have half the season left to answer all of these wonderful questions. And now we finish the broadcast as usual with a few replays from the race we have just seen. And I hope to see you again tomorrow for the third and final race of this week in Virginia. Split 3 is waiting for us. I hope to see you there. Goodbye.